Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Hey, Coco, how's it going, buddy? Sorry, I'm gonna do what I did yesterday and have just Twitch Inspector running on my phone. I just want to see how it goes. You know how it is. After the issues I had last week, I'm gonna just be consistently paranoid. So, yeah, I'm just gonna be like constantly paranoid. So I'm just gonna have that running in the background just to see what goes on. Because that's just how it's gonna be. I'm always gonna be paranoid for like at least a week or so. That's just gonna be me. I'm gonna be super paranoid about my bitrate and all that. It'd probably help if I maybe just turned it off and didn't have to look at it, but I don't know. It helps. Okay. So, we are back once again with some Katawa Shoujo Sisterhood. We're just gonna continue on from, well, exactly where we left off, pretty much. Not much to it, to be perfectly honest. Very simple, simple. Me just eyeing my bitrate like, you fucker, you gotta really go, you could do anything else? You do anything weird, or you gonna stay in the range? You just stay in the range? Yeah, you're gonna stay in the range. Good. You're gonna learn your lesson. Oh, I hate how paranoid I get with this. I might dick around and try the power line again tomorrow, just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it, just to see if there's any noticeable difference. Probably won't be, but worth a shot. Anywho, yeah, we're back with some more Sisterhood. Just getting on through more of it. What happened the last time we played? It was honestly a really cute little like friend date outing between Lily and Hanako. It was actually really nice. It's apparently a thing they're doing a lot more of now. Hanako's like setting the things up, and Lily's the one footing most of the bill because, well, Hanako's awarded the state. She doesn't have a job, so she doesn't have that much spending money. But it's just like fun little interactions between the two of them. They're just having a good time. This time they went basically to a semi-fancy-ish restaurant that had a dance floor playing ballroom music. The two of them were talking, obviously, just doing some idle chit-chat. Hanako in her mind thinking, you know, like a few months ago, I'd never be able to do this. Like, just talking to her casually like this. It's almost like we're equals now, and not like I'm below her kind of thing. Hanako's seeing herself in a brighter way, which is awesome. She's getting that confidence back. She's not seeing herself as like someone that hangs around Lily that needs to be taken care of. She now sees like they're on equal footing. Hanako still has some hang-ups about, being in a relationship. Mostly that if Lily was interested in Hisao, I probably should, and she only didn't pursue him because of me, I feel bad kind of thing. Lily had to reassure her, 100%. And also, kind of sort of, Lily gave Hanako props, basically saying, you're ahead of me in the boys department. You got a boyfriend before I ever have. I've been confessed to 1,000,000 times, but I've turned them all down. I've even been confessed to by a few girls, because that's my Lily. And basically just kind of, wishing her the best of luck and everything. Even better, it's just a nice little fun little thing. Two little fun little things. One, Hanako interviewed Muto to kind of help promote the science club Hisao is a part of. It's going to be her big surprise to Hisao when he reads that new school paper, and all of a sudden there's an interview with the science club teacher to try and drive more membership. Which I thought was really sweet of her. And then a really, really, really cute scene of Lily teaching Hanako how to dance a waltz. Like, it was adorable. Absolutely adorable. Then it all just kind of gets sort of kind of ruined when we go back into Lily's POV, and she has kind of a quick call with her sister, basically saying, yeah, I'm gonna come with you to Scotland. And we left off right when Hisao and Hanako arrived to the room because Lily invited them over so she could tell them, because basically we're going next week. We're moving forever. So yeah, she kind of wants to tell them. She doesn't want it to be something that sneaks up on them. She owes them at least that much. Yeah, it was kind of a tease yesterday and left off right as they were about to walk through the door. Ain't I a stinker? Hey, Nick, how's it going, buddy? Alright, let's load up the save while we're here. Right. The command, KS Mod. The mod I'm playing is Katawa Shoujo Sisterhood. It's adapting a popular Katawa Shoujo fanfiction, Sisterhood by Guest Poster. This continues on from the end of Hanako's good ending, acting as an epilogue. For anyone that does not know what Sisterhood is. Doing excellent. You did say last time you had some like great news and stuff. That was yesterday. I remember you said that right as I was about to end stream. So that was always good to hear. I think my tea is still just a little too... Actually, no, it's not too bad. Okay, it's maybe a little hot. Just a teensy-weensy little bit hot. And the paranoia. I know at the beginning it was a little rough. Let's see, what's it like now? Okay, it's more or less chilled out, mellowed out. I'm cool with that. Yeah, garage and celebrate by desserts. Hell yeah. Let's go, buddy. Congrats, Nick. Congrats, man. Good job on graduating, and I hope it was really good desserts. Like, come on, lay out the menu. Lay out the dessert menu. I want to hear all the sweet stuff you had. Yeah, still a little too hot. Alright, let's get this at least started, so hopefully some music kicks in, so it's not so, quiet. You say so, but you're gonna get hungry. I got a banana parfait sitting up in my fridge. I'll be good. I also just finished having dinner. Mac salad and pork chops with some hash browns. Very, very good. Hey, Masquerado, how's it going? Enjoy the random Baron noises. I always make these noises. Ice cream, cheesecake, and root beer. All for you with the ice cream, all for you with the root beer. Not really a fan of cheesecake. The only cheesecake I found I like is Japanese cheesecake. That's like the only cheesecake I actually like and will go out of my way to try to get. Any other kind of cheesecake I have tried, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the taste. I don't know what it is about the Japanese cheesecake. Maybe because it's fluffy, or fluffier, and not as, I don't know, more condensed like a regular cheesecake. I'm not sure. That's just me. I got weird tastes. I'm not evil, Robin, but I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good as well. Alright. We're still on Lily's POV for this. As indicated by the yellow border here. That is a nice little detail. Yellow for Lily, purple for Hanako, and then the default one for Hisao. So it's a nice subtle little way to show there's a shifted perspective. It's a nice little subtle shift. I like that. I do like that. I also like that there is some different perspectives. I mean, this is a adapted fan fiction, so of course there'd be different perspectives in different chapters. But I like how they've done it here. I do like how they've done it here. Like, if they just left it as the default, the default color around all the text boxes, it wouldn't work nearly as well. You wouldn't know who's talking until someone says a name. But doing it this way is actually probably the best way they could have done it. Alright. But congrats again, Nick. Congrats again for congratulating, buddy. My invitation to come in is followed by the sounds of the door opening and two people walking in. Oh yeah, we get the Hisao model whenever it's not his POV. I notice they're unusually quiet while I pour the tea. I ask them both how things are going at their respective clubs, but from the short answers I get, it appears neither is eager for a lot of small talk. As I search for an opportune way to bring up the obvious subject, Hisao suddenly speaks up. Oh, not this music. Not this music. Oh, okay. Lily, the hesitant way you invited us here during lunch, we got the impression you wanted to tell us something important. We all know what it is about, so maybe we should just get it out of the way without further ado. You're correct, Hisao. It is about the matter of my parents' summons. You've made a definite decision, then? Yes. I wanted the two of you to know about it before I tell anyone else. I'm loving this clip leader badge. It is a neat little feature they added. It actually is a nice little feature they added. You're number 2 of all time on my channel. Wait, who's number 1? Oh, it's fucking me, apparently. Nice. I'm number 1 on my own fucking channel. Wait a minute. Hey, Nick, did you get a second account at some point? Because you're both number 2 and number 3. I'm just looking at the thing here. You're... Oh, wait. I get it now. I made it go down. It's literally the specific clips. I have number 1 here because my one clip has the most views. Then it's actually followed up by 3 of yours. Okay, so that's how it works. It's the top clips. I thought it was just the people who make the most clips. No, it's the one whoever's made the clip and has the most views. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Yeah, I figured you'd be in the top 5. Oh, good, because no, I didn't. Yeah, no, so the first... Oh my god, this is so dramatic music for me talking about fucking clips on my own channel. So number 1 is surprise motherfucker that I clip myself of getting absolutely destroyed by Lingering Will. It's the one of me trying to hide behind a, like a rock outcropping to dodge his big, cannon blast. And then he knocks me out of it, and then the cannon blast hits me anyway. I think it was just the timing. Next up is me literally reciting the fucking, extended goof meme, I love a woman who could kick my ass thing. next up is, I think, literally the first time we heard. Bleh. Then it's Batman holds an invisible ghost. And then it's me being jump scared by a spider in Star Wars Fallen Order. So, the view count to beat is 107. 107 is the clip view count to beat. Number 2 is at 75, so it's actually fairly close. The other ones are pretty close together. Number 1's just, it's been on the channel for so goddamn long. That's why it's up there. Alright. Now that the simple haha teehee funny talk is being punctuated by serious sad music is over, let's get back to the serious sad moment. In a way, I've already broken the news to them. Why would I need to tell anyone else I'd be staying here? You've decided to answer it. Not a question, but an observation. I merely nod quietly. My family dearly wants me to join them, and Akira will be going there as well. I can still fulfill my dream of becoming a teacher there. Silence follows. Probably the most painful silence I've ever endured. When Hisao speaks again, his voice is a lot softer than before. Let me know if the game's too loud and is drowning me out. Because this is a loud soundtrack. If that's the choice you've made, and that choice makes you happy, then we'll support it. Although the both of us will miss you terribly. I won't be gone forever, Hisao. I can still call you two, and with Akira's help I could exchange things over the internet. Don't make me feel the feelings I had from her route again. I'll miss you, Lily. It hurts me to hear the tone in Hanako's voice. The budding confidence that was still very evident in her voice last night seems to have vanished and is once more replaced with the scarred, insecure tone that was there when she started speaking to me in the first place. I was probably scared. Whatever. No, yeah, it's probably scared. I went with scarred. Who cares? One or the other. Either one kind of fits. Scared probably more so. Meh. Me and words don't get along. I feel I owe it to Hanako to help her get her confidence back and remind her of how far she's already come. Hanako, remember when we first met? When you entered my room for the first time, after overhearing my consoling of a friend, you didn't say a single word for the entire night. Even as I poured you tea and talked, you sat silently and simply listened to what I said. It took many quiet meetings like that before you began to open up to me, but as you began to, I felt some of the happiest moments I've ever felt. This is literally verbatim from Lily's route. I remember this specifically. This is literally pulled right from her route. I take a sip of my drink before continuing. I didn't become your friend because I pitied you, Hanako. I became your friend because I knew you were hiding, not just from me, but from everyone. Your ambitions, personality, interests, tastes. I didn't know any of them, and neither did anybody else. As you showed yourself to me, though, I began to realize the person that you were and became sure that our meeting was a very special moment. I feel a small lump in my throat, but go on anyway.
I believe you are a very beautiful person, Hanako, and I am certain you will become a strong and confident woman.
I have more to say, but cut myself off as I realize that what I'm saying isn't accurate. What I'm saying will happen eventually has actually already come to pass.
No, that's not correct. You already have become a strong and confident woman, Hanako. You have shown you have obtained your own friends and hobbies, your own hopes for after graduation, and your own love loved life from which to draw strength. Ugh.
Well, this is just Act 1. It's still a work in progress. Then go back and fix these. Tiny little mistakes here and there.
I want you to devote yourself to them, even after I'm not around anymore, for others will draw strength from you as well. Especially in the last weeks, you have shown how much you have to offer to those around you. That's why I think you'll be okay, Hanako. Because you're your own self with your own life. You yourself have proven that to me. I've learned many new things about you since I came back to Japan, but the most significant thing I've come to witness is how strong and independent you truly have become.
We remain silent for a long time, but eventually Hanako speaks softly.
I understand. Will you be okay? I will.
I truly believe she will. We spend some time quietly drinking tea, small talk seeming inappropriate after the moments we just had. Eventually, Hisao addresses me.
Oh, yes. Sorry, Hisao. I kind of forgot you were there.
She gives all these reassuring things to Hanako, and then Hisao is just like,
You good, bro?
just doesn't say a fucking word. So, when exactly will you be leaving? And how?
On Tuesday the week after this one, Akira will be picking me up here, and we will spend the night at the Hakamichi home, where Akira will have the rest of our luggage stored. Our flight will depart on Wednesday.
So I guess we won't be coming along to the airport to see you off.
I do not think that will be practical. However, I'd like to save the Monday evening for a little get-together in my room, if that's okay. A small seeing-off party, as it were.
That seems like a good idea, Lily. We'll be there.
I'm looking forward to it, Hisao. The upcoming week will be very busy for me. I have very limited time to tie up all loose ends and transfer my class representative duties to others.
Busy time indeed. The fact that summer break is approaching makes the upcoming workload even larger. It doesn't seem like I'll be able to relax for a while. No! I thought I could get away with no Misha. Shit. Ugh. I mean, I like Misha, guys. She's cool. Oh my god, I give her one of the more annoying voices I've ever given characters. Well, I mean, the most annoying voice I've ever given someone is fucking goddamn Labramon. I give it the most nasally annoying voice I could think of. It made Labramon so whiny. Oh, God. It has been forever and a day since I have done a Misha voice. I think I remember how I do it. I think I remember.
Ah, that's a shame, Lily. I bet Hanako and Hisao are really sad, aren't they?
That's close enough. Thank you, Nick. Thank you so much. I smile at Misha's reaction to my announced departure. It's easy for many people to forget that Misha is more than merely Shizune's mouthpiece, and this reaction is obviously her own.
Saying goodbye is never easy, Misha. But I draw relief from the fact that they still have each other. They'll be fine. You'll see. Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Well, fuck, that just went happy all of a sudden.
I will not pass judgment on your decision to migrate. That is your own choice. But it is my responsibility to see to it that your sudden stepping down does not come at the cost of the functioning of 3-2 as a class.
Fucking Christ, it's been forever since I've done this one.
That is why I'm here. I have already managed to find a classmate willing to act as my replacement. After my departure, my classmate Aki Shujishi will function as representative of Class 3-2. Please give her your full cooperation in carrying out her duties.
And please try to treat her with what other people would call common decency. Not gonna happen. It's Shizune and Misha. That ain't gonna happen.
I'm pleased to see you managed to transfer your duties to one of your own classmates this quickly. Then again, seeing that you've had quite a bit of practice with that over the years, I shouldn't be too surprised.
Wow. Gonna get one last dig in?
She just can't help herself, can she? She took the task willingly and with enthusiasm. I wonder how many students in the dictatorship you got running would take these tasks without you forcing them to.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Dictatorships are effective! Running a tight ship produces timely results! Do you really think our classmates' future employers will coddle them and tack on a pretty please each time something needs to be done?
Fucking God damn it. I guess she wasn't lying about wanting to take over the world city by city.
Your classmates are not paid employees, and your class is not a commercial company, nor a police state. People acting out of a sense of duty will always work more efficiently than people ordered to do something. I'm afraid you do not have the data to back that up, class rep. If you want a summary of what classes ended up running up against the deadlines most often, I'll be more than happy to procure one for you.
God almighty. Ugh. I want this to be over.
It's good to hear that you've managed your schedule so well that you can afford to take part in these kinds of petty games.
Oh my fucking god.
My schedule is not the problem right now. Yours is. There is still apps and summaries, score charts, and rosters to cover.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh, fucking Christ, dude. Ugh. Alright, let's keep going. The longer I linger, the longer it'll take to get done.
I presume you'll be responsible and fill them all in a few hours before leaving, instead of delegating them to your successor? I have reserved the last 2 days of my stay here for those tasks, so I am sure to have all the latest data. The time I'll be taking is about twice as much as I predict will be needed, so I will be able to take care of the paperwork, even if distractions are to be present. I need to go take a bathroom break. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, bye, Misha. It seems Misha has finally had enough of being a vessel to our argument, and I hear her walk briskly toward the exit of the room. She's like,
Peace out! I'm done!
I slump my shoulders dejectedly. It's silly. I'm about to leave this school permanently, and Shizune and I are still going at it as if nothing has changed. Misha walking out on us has now left Shizune and me simply standing there, our argument cut off, unable to get through to the other to either continue the fight or simply get back to business. I'm not sure about Shizune, but I'm feeling rather embarrassed right now. We probably had this coming. I don't think there's much left to discuss anyway. I've already said what needed to be said, and the rest was just both of us trying to gain the advantage over the other. I don't like the idea of simply turning my back on Shizune and walking away, but our communicative means are severely limited right now, so I'll simply bow in her direction, wait a few seconds to give her an opportunity to return the favor, and then turn to leave. As I take out my cane, I hear her footsteps walking toward the door, followed by the sound of the door opening. I think that's her way of acknowledging my gesture, so I give a quick nod in her direction and leave the council room. And this is one thing I won't miss about this place. Oh, okay. Okay, we got through that. They actually took it pretty well, I will admit. Hanako POV. Oh, chapter 13. You know, I realize now I could potentially, may have to change the schedule I just posted in the Discord for you guys. Quite possibly. Just because there are 17 chapters in Act 1, and I'm on chapter 4, I've already forgotten. I'm on chapter 13. I don't know how long this is going to actually take. We'll find out, though.
Hey, Hanako. I deliver a quick nod as the president and editor-in-chief of the newspaper club comes barging into the computer room. Naomi?
Ever since I joined the club as a permanent member, Naomi insisted I'd be on a first-name basis with the other members, though I'm still having a hard time getting used to that. It's easier with Naomi, though, since my tasks usually require regular input from her, and the fact that she's my neighbor in class also doesn't hurt. We're familiar enough with one another nowadays for me to occasionally talk to her in class and do the occasional assignment with her and Natsumi. One thing that's usually an advantage is that there are hardly any silences, uncomfortable or otherwise, around her. I suppose we could be called semi-friends now, though our contact is a lot more casual than my bond with Hisao and Lily, and I still have trouble dealing with her occasional hyperactive moods and bouts of distraction from time to time. Oh yeah, she got the... What does she have again? I think she's got like 2 specific things going on. Just trying to remember here. Naomi Katawa Shoujo. Oh my god, ads. God damn it, that didn't help. Oh, okay, she has epilepsy. That's right, okay. Naomi has epilepsy. Alright. That's what she has. That's right. She's epileptic. She's got epilepsy. She did make note that occasionally she does have, you know, little epileptic attacks in the middle of class sometimes. That was kind of noted, and she's just very casual about it. I think she was also partially making it a joke to hopefully try to make Hanako a little more comfortable, because they didn't really know each other and they suddenly got forced into a group together. But it's Hanako. You gotta give her some time here.
Hey, how's page 4 coming along? Almost ready. Cool. Give me a printout when it's finished. I can't wait to check it out.
I don't think she's here just to ask about one of the pages. Either she's bored, which usually causes her to start chattering up whoever happens to be nearby, or there's more she wants to discuss.
Oh, hey, about your article. I read through it just before the weekend. Yes? I like it. It took a lot of rewording, didn't it? I mean, that text doesn't look like stuff Muto would say. He gets up a bit technical at times. I tried to make it easier to understand. I had to trim a lot, though. I could get you some more space if you can use it. Oh?
She sits on my desk and tosses me a wink.
I've been thinking, maybe instead of making it a short article, we could turn it into a column. A permanent one. Or semi-permanent until we got a few test runs. We could put it on the columns page. Or let it sit on page 5. Each issue would cover a different club here at school. The idea would be give a short overview of each club, written in a way to encourage casual readers to check it out. Like you've been doing.
Looks like Naomi's been thinking about this a lot more than I have. That's a good president. Also, I just noticed, like, behind them is a Mario Kart poster. It's just a Mario Kart poster on the wall. I could see the cart. All I wanted was to do a little piece on Hisao's club and hopefully get him a new member or two as a little I love you gesture towards him. Naomi's ambitions, however, seem to reach further.
In fact, seeing that we'd be benefiting the school by actively encouraging club membership, that'd give a lot of extra clout to get our budget raised when the time comes to negotiate with the student council about club budgets again.
Oh my god. Quite a bit further.
In fact, I bet if we offer to cover the student council itself in there, Queen Hakamichi might throw in a personal bonus. I know she'd certainly welcome extra membership.
Yes, because it's just the two of them. And they always had to, you know, Shanghai fucking Hisao into helping them. Naomi scratches her cheek, chuckles, and sends me a clownish grin.
The question remains, of course, whether the extra membership would welcome her. If you can write something up that gets Hakamichi additional personnel, I'll personally nominate you for a Pulitzer.
Me? Writing?
Of course, I'm not really in a position to nominate people for that.
Slow down a bit.
And even if I was, isn't that prize US exclusive? Oh, where was I?
God damn it. I like Naomi as a character so far. We've seen a lot more of her than we've seen of Natsume. Natsume. But Naomi's kind of a fun character so far. The bits of dialogue we've gotten with her when she shows up in here, she's a fun character. She's fun.
Me writing something up? Right. Seeing that this has started with your initiative, it's fair to ask you first if you're interested, being the one in charge of writing it up every issue. I mean, you're a pretty good text writer. I've seen that much in class already. It's a shame if all you do here is data entry and fiddling with the layout. It's also good if the one writing is also always the same person, so the writing style remains consistent.
Me?
You liked writing that piece. Why not do more with it? Maybe. Not overly enthusiastic, I see. It's not that.
Naomi gets off the desk, pulls a chair over, turns it around and sits on it, her elbows resting on the backrest.
You've been kind of gloomy lately. Well, it's not like you haven't had gloomy periods before, but... This is about Sato, isn't it? Isn't she going away tomorrow? Yes. Tomorrow evening.
Naomi lets out a sad sigh.
Sometimes you just wish you could freeze time, don't you? Just keep the good times in your life from ending. Yes. In the upcoming half year, I bet a lot of third-year students will be thinking that as graduation approaches. With you, it just comes around a little earlier. You too? Well, I don't think after school I'll have plenty of have time to play newspaper anymore. That's for sure. Pity too.
That's news to me. I always assumed Naomi was going to go into journalism. If anyone was into the subject, it'd be her.
You're not gonna become a journalist? Dunno. Maybe. It might not work. The loose writing upstairs might cause problems.
Oh, the loose wiring, sorry.
The loose wiring upstairs might cause problems.
Her epilepsy? I admit her case is a pretty severe one, but...
The episodes itself are one thing. I've heard it's pretty freaky for others. Me, I just go out like a light and wake up feeling like crap for a while without remembering what happened. But it comes with restrictions. Restrictions? You know, don't sit in front of a screen too long, don't get your driver's license, live your life as regularly as possible, no all-nighters, that sort of thing. Going professional may not work out very well.
Every student has a history. I've just learned part of one more. I wish the situation was different for me right now. With enough on my mind as is, I really don't know what to say to her. Listening is something I can do well. Comforting is a whole different matter.
You know, I hope at least you get to enjoy your little party tonight. You know about that? Yeah, your boyfriend said you two were going shopping for that after you're done here. He's waiting for you at the school gate. I couldn't let him in to tell you in person because I was afraid he'd spy your article lying on my desk.
Okay, you know what? Props to Naomi for keeping that a secret. props to her for continuing to keep that a secret just because she knows it's supposed to be. Like, that's a 10 out of 10, like, friend right there. Why didn't you tell me until now? She looks pensive for a moment and suddenly snaps her fingers, causing me to flinch.
Oh, right. That's why I came in here. To tell you that. I guess I got a little sidetracked, huh?
She's just losing her shit. Oh my god, I love this. Oh, for crying out loud! Oh my god, I fucking loved that. That was awesome. That was cool. I knew I liked Naomi. Naomi's actually a cool character. It is a little sad she only gets like development in the mods and fan fictions and stuff, but it is what it is. They got a little bit of something to work with, just a quick little blurb. Mostly that she has epilepsy and is in the newspaper club, and they just fucking ran with it. They made it work so well. Couldn't get away from Naomi, could you? Sao seems amused by my tardiness and the fact I'm clearly winded from my mad dash to the gates. After handing me one of the 2 shopping bags he's carrying, he bends forward and gives me a quick peck on the cheek while I'm busy catching my breath.
She forgot. For a while.
Sao nods. He doesn't interact with Naomi much, but has heard several stories from me over the last few weeks. We better get going quickly if we want to finish everything in time.
Yes.
We leave the school grounds and walk down the road to town. Cowabunga, dude! What a totally groovy and radical game you're playing. It's probably the gnarliest mondo and far-out game out there. Catch us on the flip side, dudes and dudettes. Hey, Golden, how's it going, buddy? Oh my god. Fun to do the generic, like, surfer voice. Surfer, skater, whatever you want to call that. Oh my god, Golden turned into Michelangelo. We leave the school grounds and walk down the road to town. Despite the fact it's summer, the sky is a bit dark and about as gloomy as my mood. I'd be surprised if we make it through the evening without a major downpour. Hanako?
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was asking if we should get an additional bag of sweets. She seemed to like that brand last time, and we went through it pretty quickly.
If you think so.
Gnarly, man. This game is the bee's knees. All that and a bag of chips. It's so far out and totally not a bummer, man. Run, Foyola. Oh, man. God damn it, I love that. I love doing that.
If you think so.
Maybe we should take some time off after this week.
Hmm?
You You've been gloomy all week, and frankly, I'm getting a bit worried. He's worried about me. Almost seems like old times. No, I shouldn't think like that. You know I'm here for you if you need me, right? If you want to talk about something. Part of me wants to share the anxiety I've been feeling with Isao. If I can't even trust him with it, who can I trust? But I'm also afraid he'll just tell me I'm imagining things.
Isao, do you think the time I spent with Lily lately was a good idea?
I think so. Why do you ask? Do you regret all those activities? I thought you had a good time yourself.
I did enjoy them. It's just... they didn't really help things.
Well, if you look at pure end results, they didn't do anything to change Lily's mind. But we'll never know what the odds of that happening were to begin with. Regardless of that, at least you and Lily made some wonderful memories together, didn't you? I mean, isn't that kind of the key to enjoying life? Making fond memories because you know nothing truly lasts forever? It's not really that.
I suppose so.
Hanako? He stops me and faces me. He looks at me for a moment, then gives me a gentle hug. I'm not going to tell you to cheer up, because you have a good reason to feel down. I just hope you'll feel better soon.
Thanks.
Closed my eyes for a few moments and let out the feeling of his let the feeling of his embrace sink in, providing some comfort.
Isao.
Yeah?
Parties are for celebrating something, right? But is there really something to celebrate?
Her class will be throwing her a surprise party tomorrow. Kenji was complaining about it earlier. We can't really fall behind, can we?
We're supposed to be cheerful and smile, even if we don't feel that way. It feels fake. Like many of my previous birthday celebrations. I'm not very good at pretending.
Oh shit, Masquerado, you redeemed a game. What even is this? I've learned I need to up the price because that's 2 of you that have been able to download, redeem that now. What is this game? What in the hell? Minor Ultra Adventures. What in the... Oh my god, that was DLC. Well, it's cheap. It's like $1.30, so... Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, I'll add that to the list. Because you redeemed it. Could you have recommended Amanda the Adventurer? Oh my god. So you want to see me have a heart attack. I see how it is. I see how it is. Alright, adding that to the notes. Where are we? Nope, not that. No, that's lore poke. No, where the fuck did I put it? No. No, not there. Ah, there we go. There we go. Masquerado redeemed. Alright. It looks like it'll actually be fairly short too. So, okay, that's now 2 on the redeem that I gotta play through. So, Golden had already redeemed Kamifuda. And now Masquerado redeemed... what the hell is this thing called again? Shit. I've already lost it. How the hell do I even pronounce that? Basically a game about a miner. Holy Moses. This is like a very small studio that does this. And they're really banking on the miner character here. They're in a lot of these. Holy shit. They're all fairly cheap too. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Funnily enough, you listed the DLC for one. But I got it on there. I got it in the list. It is on the list now. Your boy is also quickly building his points back up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to increase how much that one is now, because that's 2 of you that have gotten it. I'm gonna have to increase it. And Golden, you have been around longer than Masquerado has, so that says something. That says something. I'm gonna have to up that. Sorry guys, but the banana inflation will happen after this stream. Maybe we shouldn't call it a party or a celebration then. It's just one last opportunity to spend time together. To be fair, the next one I'm going to do is a free game that's very short. I'm still going to increase it anyway. Hey, Aura, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I know you're feeling sick. You better be resting and having lots of water. It's actually been alright. Work was busy, but like in a good way, I suppose. I was constantly on the move. I was doing other stuff so they'd be set up somewhat for tomorrow because it's a shorter day and there's no one in my department tomorrow that can use the power equipment. So I did as much of that stuff as I could today to make their day easy tomorrow. And I even drank those vitamin C thing. Good. Rest. Even an angel gets tired. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my dang back. Oh, my back is being weird. I'm wondering if I should have some ice cream. No. Don't have ice cream right now, honestly. I probably wouldn't. If you're not feeling good, having a lot of dairy like that probably would not sit well in your stomach. It's just asking for trouble. I just feel like I'm so lazy. I got so much art to do, Baron. Well, you're gonna take a day. At least a day, alright? Alright? Frozen strawberries and mangoes it is. Fruit works. Fruit works. Fruit absolutely works. Hey, y'all, you see who I'm arguing with? You see this wonderful guardian angel here that I am arguing with, who doesn't want to take a day to rest and relax from work? Even in a sick state, she puts all her effort into wanting to do things. So imagine what she's like when she's fully rested, recovered, and, brimming with energy on her own stream. So go and check out Oracle to see, that magic happen right in front of your eyes. Emma, tea is empty. Got my tea in my link cup for extra power and courage. Nice. She's taking a tiny little break from having a weekly Yu-Gi-Oh stream, but well, she still talk about it. She still loves it, especially a certain Jaden Yuki. Yes, yes. One of the husbandos. Well, you got Golden's attention. The I'm off duty sign and touch some sand. Touch some sand. I love that. I love that one, Nick. Alright, let's continue on to try to get that little bit farther. Did I save recently? I'm doing this just to see if a new chapter begins. A new chapter has not begun. You'd want to make the most out of an occasion such as that, wouldn't you? That makes me think for a bit. If I see it as just hanging out together, it's a silly game of words, but it worked with my birthday party. So, Hanako, do you think one bag of sweets is enough for an entire evening?
We could probably get a second one just to be sure.
Got it. He ruffles my hair for a bit and is about to let go when he suddenly freezes. Did you just feel something? Hisao, you're not gonna have a fucking heart attack right now, are you? Oh, it's raining. I look up towards the sky, and sure enough, a droplet lands on my nose, causing me to back out of our embrace and rub it off. Oh, great. Just what we needed. And it's still nearly 10 minutes to the store.
Should we go back?
I'm not sure. It's also about 10 minutes back to Yamaku, and it'll be 10 minutes uphill. And we still need to get goods from the store. Who is this guy? Is this the MC? In the base game? Yes. That is Hisao Nakai, the main playable character from Katawa Shoujo. This mod just has shifting perspectives in it. So sometimes we're having Hisao's perspective. Right now we're in Hanako's. We've had Lily's perspective. It's been switching around every now and again. It's been kind of cool. This sprite is custom made, by the way. This is not in the base game at all. So that's something they had made for after the fact to put into this mod, along with a few others. There's been a few other sprites they had made and put in, which is really cool. Like a special Hanako one where she's got a clip in her hair to part her hair away from her face to show off her scarred side more. Which I really like. 2 whole entire other characters from the newspaper club have like full sprites, which is really goddamn cool. I'm vibing with the different POVs. He looks so cute. Well, I mean, 5 different girls do, want to jump his bones in the base game, so clearly he's got something going for him.
But we might get trapped in town.
If it continues to rain, we might be able to get an umbrella. Maybe Yuko can lend us one if she's on duty in the Shanghai. We continue our way down the road, our pace increased to a brisk walk. And there's the rain. I mean, he also has a kind soul. He actually is a good guy. I will admit, in Act 1, the beginning, when you're meeting everyone before you get onto a route, he's a little bit of a downer every now and again. Because, well, he's going through a depression. But he gets better, and he actually is really kind and caring. Hisao is actually a pretty good guy. A little dense at times, but who isn't? My hopes that we'll reach the store relatively dry shrink with every passing minute as the drizzle changes to rain, and then the rain then turns into a downpour. Damn it, we're gonna get soaked and spend the next few days with pneumonia if this keeps up. Hanako, do you think we can manage to sprint the last stretch?
Sprint? That's irresponsible, Hisao. Your heart?
Look, I run nearly every morning, and I haven't had a single flutter. I can handle it. Now, can you manage to run for a bit? A lot better than a certain MC of a VNU Yeah, Hisao Nakai is definitely no Kazumi Yuji. No other fucking MC I have ever encountered is a Kazumi Yuji. Oh my god. Yuji is a whole other fucking animal. Okay, he is running every morning now again. He hasn't had a flutter. He's gotten a little better. His heart's a little bit stronger, but I feel like a sprint could actually fuck up his heart here. Yuji is an MC of a different breed. Yeah. Yeah, he really is.
I'll try.
Hisao nods and launches into a run that I try my hardest to keep up with. He's in much better shape than I am, that's for sure. Despite the fact Hisao once joked that I could probably outrun Emi Ibarazaki under the right circumstances, I'm not particularly athletic by anyone's standards, except maybe Lily's. The head nurse was so kind as to spare me the horrors of having to walk in gym shorts and a shirt, and have my stiff movement caused by my scar tissue laughed at and mocked by classmates, as was the case in middle school. As it is, the question isn't whether I'll fall behind, but when. You okay? I barely have enough breath to manage a reply.
Yes. Don't mind me.
We're reaching the edge of town. Just another minute or two and we can take shelter. I'm panting heavily, and I'm betting that my clothes aren't just soaked with rain right now. We're running as fast as we can, heads down, hand carrying the shopping bag raised in an attempt to shield ourselves from the ruthless elements. I look at Hisao, who's running slightly ahead of me. He's looking back at me over his shoulder, probably about to ask if I'm alright and if I can manage for just a little longer. That's when I suddenly see a silhouette appear in front of him, approaching us at a breakneck speed. Oh, no, this is bad, this is bad. Yes, maybe his heart maybe got stronger from the daily runs. But another hit to the chest, it'll still do him in. That's just the nature of his, that's the nature of his heart. Silhouette? I think it's another person coming their way. I'm pretty sure it's another person running toward them that can't see in the rain. And he is currently looking over his shoulder back at Hanako. My eyes grow large and I try to shout a warning. There's no way I am shouting with my fucking Hanako voice. Are you kidding me? Watch out! Oh dear. Or did he get hit by a bicycle? Oh no. When I open my eyes again, I see Hisao lying on the ground next to a fallen bicycle and another person, a man in his 50s from the look of it. Both are looking pained, the other man cradling his leg and Hisao clutching his chest. The cyclist is probably a resident here, surprised by the weather or doing the same thing we were doing, trying to find shelter as quickly as he could. Oh dear, this is bad. This could be very, very bad. Hisao's clutching his chest. Hisao doesn't look like he's getting up. Did he get injured? He's clutching his chest. She finally figured it out. I hurry over to him and kneel at his side. He's clutching his chest.
Oh my god!
Ugh. Oh, God. Yeah, arrhythmia, no joke. I'm good. I'm good. Just for me talking really fast in quick succession. That's all. Oh, good God. Custom CG for this? Oh, good God. What the hell happens in... Oh, God. There's still a lot of There's still a lot of story to go, I'll be honest. This is just gonna be Act 1 of apparently 5. No. A single desperate exclamation escapes my mouth as I realize what's happening to Hisao. With that realization comes a sharp pain in my own chest, as if one of my ribs just snapped and punctured my heart. So he'll be fine, right? I don't know. Big spoilers for Katawa Shoujo in general. In Lily's heart, he pushed himself so hard he ended up in the hospital again because he gave himself a heart attack trying to run way too fast and way too hard through people, constantly getting ping-ponged around, just trying to break through a crowd. That nearly killed him again. This might actually almost straight up kill him. This was a direct collision with a bicycle. This can't be happening. Hisao's breathing is strained. I want to help him, but I'm completely lost at what to do. He's gonna die. Why is the old man not worried? He doesn't know. He doesn't know Hisao has a heart defect. No one at that school really knows, unless they're teachers, or his friends, or the student council. They're the only ones that actually know he has a heart condition. Because it's a disability that isn't, you know, very visible. He raises his head for a moment and looks up at me. I want to reach out to him, but my body won't obey. Its only reaction of frantic trembling. Why can't I move? Somebody help him! Please! His eyes close again. The pain in my chest grows so intense that tears are forced out of my eyes, joining the raindrops on my cheeks. Am I having a heart attack as well? No, this is like fear and terror and grief all in one.
Young lady, is your friend alright? I'm sorry, I didn't see you two in time. I was in a hurry. Ah, blasted rain.
He's dying. I'm losing him. Like I'm losing Lily. I'm overcome by an intense sensation of fear. Like 10 years ago when Mother scrambled in front of me and we screamed as the flames got to us. Oh my god. Like I lost Father. And Mother. I'm breathing in and out like crazy, yet it feels like all oxygen has suddenly vanished from the air. She's having a panic attack. He's having a heart attack. She's having a panic attack.
Hey, young lady, your friend looks like he's hurt.
Like I lost everyone. I feel like I'm suffocating. With each fruitless gasp for breath, I'm getting more and more terrified. Stop. Make this stop. Help me.
Young lady, I think we should call an ambulance.
I still can't move. I can't breathe, but I can't faint either. As if some twisted deity has decided it's more amusing to keep me fully aware as the love of my life is dying in front of me and is keeping me conscious for the sheer cruel fun of it.
Young lady?
I can't breathe.
Young lady, can you hear me?
Why can't I breathe?
Young lady!
Just let me breathe. They're both in the hospital now, aren't they? They're both in the hospital now, aren't they? Oh, boy. Where am I? My dorm? My bedroom at home? My eyelids are unusually heavy, and random thoughts zoom by like a passing train. Oh, we're Hisao again. When I manage to open my eyes for a moment, all I can see is a white blur. I try to focus my thoughts, but for some reason they keep whirling around in my head. Did I hit my head or something? What's wrong with me? I try to force my eyelids open again. This time I see a few silhouettes against the white background. I hear voices, but I can't focus enough to make out the conversation beyond a few loose words. Stable. Narcosis. Worn off yet. Rest. Tomorrow. What's going on? Despite my best efforts, I can feel myself sinking back into a black hole. The voice is dying down to an incomprehensible murmur. When I open my eyes again, my vision is still blurry, but my mind is clearer than it was before. I rub my eyes, and as my vision starts to focus, I notice I'm staring at a white ceiling. One I haven't seen before, yet is still disturbingly familiar. As I try to rise, a painful sensation wells up in my chest. I bring my hand to my chest, only to find something stuck to it. Please don't touch the bandage, Mr. Nakai. It'll still take some time for the wound to heal. Let me help you sit upright. I hear a click, and the head of the bed I'm lying in slowly tilts upwards, allowing me to see more of the room I'm in. The room is clean and rather empty, almost artificially so. An EKG monitor next to me emits a steady stream of beeping sounds, and I see an IV tube leading from a bag containing clear liquid to my arm. The owner of the voice is a middle-aged man in a white coat standing in front of me. A hospital. Probably the hospital near Yamaku, as the landscape outside the window is a familiar look. I'm in a hospital room. I see you're awake, Mr. Nakai. How are you feeling? I open my mouth to reply, but my mouth is too dry to speak clearly, and a feeling of nausea boils up, forcing me to close my eyes until it passes. I swallow a few times, open my eyes, and make attempt number 2. What happened to me? You had another episode, Mr. Nakai. You had an accident yesterday afternoon. A collision with a cyclist triggered your condition. You were brought here and taken to the operating room soon after. I had another surgery? We performed a keyhole surgery to get an accurate assessment of your condition, but we want to wait a bit and see if you remain stable without any drastic procedures. We're keeping you under close observation and under increased medication for the next few days. If we run into complications while you're here, we'll operate later this week. If no further irregularities take place, we can probably let you go this weekend. So let's hope our luck holds out. Is this guy joking? I can't say I'm feeling particularly lucky right now. I've been working out nearly every morning to avoid something like this. I haven't forgotten my medication for a single day. Despite everything, one moment of bad luck makes me end up here again. Yeah, worse for him, because chest pain means my heart is starting to beat irregularly and I could drop dead. That's Hisao for you now. That isn't depressing, I don't know what is. I wouldn't call those efforts a waste of time, Mr. Nakai. All circumstances concerned, things could have ended a lot worse. If you remain stable, you'll be able to pick up your life again before the week is over. As the doctor speaks, I try to recollect what happened. He said the accident took place yesterday, so it's Tuesday right now. Seemingly afternoon from the look of the sky outside. It was pouring really hard. Of course, you'll have to take it a little easier than usual for a while after you get back. We were running as fast as we could, keeping our head down against the rain. We've been keeping in close contact with Yamaku's head nurse. He'll take over when you leave here. I was looking over my shoulder. Your parents were here earlier, though they were probably still much too under the influence of the anesthetics to have heard you. You were still too much under the influence of the anesthetics to have heard them. Then something hit me and knocked me over. They said they'd visit again later this week. I was lying on the asphalt, my chest hurting, my heartbeat out of control. We want you to get plenty of rest for now. You might be ready to receive visitors tomorrow if all goes well. I must have lost consciousness at some point. The last thing I remember seeing before blacking out... You might experience some side effects from the medications we're giving you. Hanako's terrified face. Any further questions, Mr. Nakai? Hanako? Ahem. Mr. Nakai? Hanako! The sudden change in a signal from the EKG monitor catches the attention from the doctor. Is something the matter, Mr. Nakai? Today's Tuesday. Lily's leaving Yamaku in a matter of hours. Hanako and I are out to buy things for a farewell party we scheduled for last night. What happened to Hanako? Is she alright? Where is she? She's probably in another fucking room. To be honest, she's probably in another room in the hospital. This heart attack came at a very inopportune moment. The doctor chuckles. I hear that more often around here. Doctor, can you tell me if someone was brought in together with me? A girl with long dark hair? I'm afraid I don't know. I wasn't present when the ambulance brought you in. Has someone been here for me other than my parents? No, I can say that much with certainty. I could check with the ambulance staff for you. Thanks. As the doctor walks out, my thoughts dwell on Hanako again. I'm a little taken aback by the fact that nobody has heard from her. Ever since we started dating, she's been completely devoted to me, and I would have half expected her to be sitting at my bed when I woke up. No, that's a Lily thing. And what about Lily? Does she even know I'm here? It turns out you were correct. The doctor returns only a few minutes after he left. I'm afraid I don't know the details, but there was indeed another person who was taken here together with you. She wasn't injured in any way, though the ambulance staff noted she was acting rather oddly. Eventually, someone from Yamaku arrived to pick her up. I appreciate the fact he took the time to check, but I wish he could be more specific about Hanako. Oddly is a very vague term, and to some people, even Hanako's usual behavior would probably qualify as odd. Doesn't really do much to relieve my anxiety. I take a look at the chair near the bed that holds my school uniform. Doctor, could you please hand me my cell phone? It should be in one of the pockets of my pants. I'm afraid the use of cell phones is prohibited in the building. They can interfere with some of the equipment we use. You can use the phone on your nightstand if you wish to make a call. I'll use that one then. Thank you, Doctor. It's a good thing I know Hanako's and Lily's number by heart. Hopefully, talking to Hanako will put me at ease. And if I can't get back to Yamaku before the weekend, I'll just have to say goodbye to Lily this way. Alright, good news. The good news, he's alive. The bad news, he's not going to be able to see Lily off. That's the bad news. And also, he doesn't know what's going on with Hanako. He doesn't know she basically had a panic attack while he was having a heart attack. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, that is chapter 14. Okay, I'm gonna have to change the schedule. I'll probably have to change most of the schedule I posted for next week. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll see how far we get today, and go from there. It's hardly ideal, but at least I can get a hold of her before her plane takes off. I hope she'll pick up if she's called by a number she doesn't recognize. I dial Hanako's number and anxiously wait for her to pick up. As far as I know, my condition's stable right now. And while we both know from personal experience that's hardly a guarantee, It at least gives me something to tell her, assuming she doesn't already know. And who was it who picked her up? The nurse?
Hello?
Just when I'm about to give up and speak a message into Hanako's voicemail, I hear a small voice on the other end of the line. Soft, hesitant, and nervous. I've only heard her talk like this only once or twice, and that was when she was in a very bad place emotionally. This doesn't sound good. Hanako, it's me.
So?
This is odd. I expected her to be relieved, but her voice actually sounds frightened. What's going on? I just woke up. I'm at the hospital and had a keyhole surgery so they could check me up, but they don't want to operate if they don't have to. I'm stable right now. With luck, I'll be able to leave here soon. I'm alright. Well, maybe not right now, but I'm gonna be. Promise. Again, no relieved answer. Hanako?
That's good. I'm happy for you, so.
Huh? Hanako, can you tell me what happened yesterday? The whole thing's still a bit of a blur to me. I heard you came along with me in the ambulance. Were you alright? And who picked you up there? A lot of questions, I know. She probably had one hell of a scare yesterday. I just hope I can get her to talk about it. Get it out of her system. Is it my imagination, or is her breathing speeding up? Oh, yeah. Guess what now, guys? All of that work that has gone into building up her confidence and stuff has just been shot. Like, immediately. Oh, boy. She was, like, hanging on the edge because of the Lily thing. This just pushed it over. She's back to square one. She's not crying, is she? Are things still too recent for her? Should I try to get her mind off things instead? What happened with Lily? Oh, in the time frame of the game right now, she is going to be leaving for Scotland later that day. Forever. She's going to Scotland to live with her parents again. Leaving behind her entire life in Japan. She was also like the only friend Hanako had. So she's losing like her best friend, and then her boyfriend just had a heart attack. She's a very fragile, emotional being, and whatever they did to build it up is kind of crumbled now, obviously. Hanako?
Yes?
I'm allowed to have visitors from tomorrow on if everything goes well. You know, I wouldn't mind having one of your homemade dishes. Beats the hospital food by a mile. I hear a gasp on the other end of the line. Hanako?
I can't.
You can't do what? Oh. Well, yeah, oh. That's a hell of a thing.
Wow.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks for breaking the tension. Thanks for breaking the tension there a little bit, buddy.
I can't be your girlfriend anymore.
Hanako?
I'm sorry, Sal.
I physically reel in shock upon hearing Hanako's announcement. When I lift the receiver to my ear again, the only thing I hear is the tone indicating the connection was broken off. I immediately press the recall button, but this time I merely hear the beep of the voicemail. She must have turned off the phone. This can't be real. Did Hanako really just break up with me? But why? This is crazy. Or is it? Okay. Thought I was hearing the pupper whine. Hanako lost both of her parents at a young age. They died right in front of her. I wouldn't be surprised if she still has nightmares about that every now and then. Yesterday, I also nearly died in front of her. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing had a greater impact on her than it had on most other people. And if yesterday taught me anything, it's that no matter how hard I try, I can't make any guarantees it won't happen again. Can I expect Hanako to stay with someone who might rip her old wounds open again and again? As my mind is still making somersaults in an attempt to digest this unexpected turn of events, my fingers are already pressing the buttons in order to call another number. I don't expect Lily to be able to help, seeing as she's set to leave Yamaku in a matter of hours, but maybe she has some advice for me.
Good afternoon. Lily Sato speaking.
Lily, it's me.
Hisao. Thank God. You and Hanako never showed up yesterday. I got worried and called the nurse's office, who said you had an accident. I've been worried sick. What has happened?
Lily's familiar worrying tone is strangely reassuring right now. Although it also suggests she hasn't spoken to Hanako yet. The short version is, we went shopping for last night, got surprised by the rainstorm, and collided with someone in our rush to reach the store. That shock triggered my arrhythmia, and I had to be taken to the hospital. I only woke up an hour ago. Hopefully I'll be allowed to leave before the weekend's over. Right now, I'm stable.
You were shopping for my farewell party.
Don't be like that. It was just a stupid accident that could have taken place at any time. It's nobody's fault.
I understand.
Could you let Shizune and Misha know about this in case they don't already know? I get you two don't get along, but I doubt Shizune will pick a fight with you under these circumstances.
I will. Are you already allowed to have visitors at the hospital?
Not yet. Hopefully tomorrow. But that won't do you much good, will it?
I called Akira yesterday, and she's currently trying to postpone our departure. I I really don't feel comfortable leaving with things as they are now. I hope to hear soon if she has succeeded.
That's good. I could really use your advice right now.
Of course.
Have you spoken with Hanako since yesterday afternoon?
I have not. It's possible I heard her bedroom door last night, but it was already very late. Her door has been locked ever since. If she's in there, she's not responding to knocks.
So you have no idea what's wrong with her either?
Wrong?
I just got off the phone with her. She acted shell-shocked. She said she couldn't be with me anymore.
What? What does that mean?
Lily
Reinforcements approaching. Reinforcements approaching.
broke up with me. Hey, Golden. Thanks for the raid, buddy. You came in on a really dour moment. A very, very dour moment. But welcome on in, Raiders. I am Baron Bananas, a variety flesh tuber. I'll play visual novels, JRPGs, simulated games, I build Gunpla on stream, and anything else that kind of tickles my fancy. Today we're playing a mod of Katawa Shoujo. And, things aren't going well. You are playing life. Alright, cool. I need to get one of those. But I hope stream went well. Ooh, that's an old card. That's an oldie if it's still called a magic card.
No.
Lily's exclamation of disbelief barely reaches above the level of a whisper. I don't think I've ever heard the usually calm Lily so thoroughly unsettled before.
Hisao, why would she do that?
I have a Monster Reborn that still says magic card instead of spell card. I think I have a few of those lying around, possibly. But I think most of the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Physical Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards I have are spell cards now. All my old cards are long gone. Any that might still say magic card on them were stuff I got from, like, in a bag at Value Village. Just someone who offloaded their entire deck into Value Village. Only she would know for sure. But I suspect that me having a heart attack right in front of her hit her very hard. She already lost both of her parents. Being faced with the loss of yet another person who was important to her.
But she loved you dearly. I can't believe she would just give that up. Maybe I can get her to talk to you.
I doubt it's gonna be that easy.
Maybe she merely said this in the spur of the moment. Perhaps I'll be able to get through to her. I have to try.
Neither of us feeling really up to the usual ritual of small talk. We hang up and my thoughts once again dwell on Hanako. I can't be your girlfriend anymore.
What does that mean?
Not I don't want to, but I can't. It really feels like she's compelled by the circumstances. It might not be the spur of the moment as Lily suggested. This had quite the impact on Lily as well. She didn't sound as calm and in control as she usually does. I can't blame her though. She's scheduled to leave Yamaku this evening. If Akira is unable to cancel the trip, Lily will be leaving Japan in the middle of a big mess. Knowing her motherly nature, that'll seriously burden her. I feel so powerless. I should be there at Yamaku, comforting Hanako. Comforting her. Oh, confronting Hanako. Comforting her. Instead, I'm being trapped in here, at least for several more days. I slam my fist hard onto the side of the bed. The increased frequency of beeps from my heart monitor draws my attention. I'm getting too worked up right now. I'm stuck here, and nothing I can do will change that. The best I can do is focus on my recovery right now. If I stay on the edge all the time, the doctors may decide to keep me here longer. If the upcoming weekend is the earliest time I can leave here, then that's what I should aim for. I'll just ask for some sleeping pills or something to get more rest. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm gonna call it there for today. I think that's more than enough of that for now. Because holy crap. That was emotion-filled, big time. Reminder, this is still Act 1. In fact, only Act 1 of this is released at the moment. Sisterhood's a pretty big and pretty long fanfic. As we can see by the fact it's taken me almost a dozen streams to get through it. I'm not even done it yet. Act 1 for Learning to Fly was fairly quick. This is not. But Learning to Fly is also very long. Again, it took over 10 years for that one to be finished. This is really good, and it hits hard. This is like this is definitely, definitely got that Katawa Shoujo feel to it, 100% at this point. I literally just need a break for a second from that, because that was a little rough, I'll be honest. It was just maybe a little rough for me. If you know, you know. Okay. So, next week, i.e. starting tomorrow, I got the schedule. You wanna know what it looks like? If you're not in the Discord, here's what it looks like. Oh gee golly whiz, it's pretty much the same schedule I had this week. So, tomorrow, 6 o'clock, more Katawa Shoujo Sisterhood. We'll continue exactly where we left off, try to get that a little bit further, and potentially finish it. We might not finish it Monday, but I think I'll be able to finish it off this week. Tuesday, after having to reschedule because internet wanted to be a pain in the ass, I will be playing through Katawa Shoujo with Katybug over on her channel at 8 o'clock on Tuesday. We managed to reschedule that pretty quick, which was good. Very good. Our schedule was open for it, so we were able to just move it to the next week, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be fun, and yeah, that'll all be on her channel. I won't be streaming my end because I don't really need to. So we'll just be there for Katie to watch her go through it and see her wonderful reactions to this wonderful, wonderful VN. And then Wednesday and Thursday, more Sisterhood. If I happen to finish Sisterhood on the Wednesday, I will do something else on the Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, no streams because I will be off to Anime North to enjoy weebdom. Do you want to call it weebdom? I'm going to a convention, I'm seeing friends, I'm going to be having fun, so I'm not going to be streaming. I will try to take pictures and post it in the Discord, however, I'll try to keep you updated of any funny stuff that happens there. But yeah, no streams Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So after Thursday, it'll be you won't get anything from me. Didn't you say this is gonna change eventually? I thought I'd get through a lot more of it than I did. There is a very good possibility I could just power through and finish Sisterhood tomorrow. There's a very good possibility I could finish Sisterhood tomorrow, and then Wednesday and Thursday will have to be something else. That's kind of what I meant, because I was going through it a little faster than I thought. But apparently not fast enough. Because Act 1 is 17 chapters, and we're on chapter 14. So 14, 15, 16... There's only 4 chapters left. Some are short, some are a little long. I don't know how long these ones are going to be. So... whenever we finish Sisterhood this week, which 100% is going to get finished this week, once it is done, the stream after that, if it's still a stream day, will be something else. What that is, I will figure it out, the day of, like the day before, of what I'm going to do instead. So just be prepared for that. Just be prepared for it to not to be Sisterhood. At the very least, I don't think we'll actually be streaming Sisterhood Thursday. I think it will end up being something else. But, yeah, that's it. That's all from me. I'm gonna go look at Twitch Inspector right now, because I wasn't paying attention to my bitrate all throughout. And I want to see, does it stay consistent, or do I have any drops at any point? No, consistent all throughout, other than that the very beginning. So awesome. Awesome. We are back in business, folks. I'm a happy boy. I'm a very happy boy. I do also have the Variety Week schedule for the week after already made, ready, prepared, and good to go. Just because I more or less knew what I was going to play. And after Anime North, it will just be Variety Week. So, that just made it easy. I get to go into just random games. A bunch that have been on the channel before, some that haven't. Mostly one. But it is what it is. We'll still enjoy ourselves. Oh, good lord. Yeah, clearly. I'm tired, boy. Okay. So, thank you everybody for watching, commenting, lurking, and for the raid. Appreciate it very, very much. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock, for more Sisterhood. So, I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your night, and I'll see you next time.